Hey, what we're going to be doing today, quick and easy one. We're going to be changing out the rear sight on a Classic. Fixed rear sight should be a simple, easy job if the dovetails match. And we're going to be putting a different sight on a Remington rolling block. Actually a reproduction made by Pedersoli. Stick around if you want to see how that's done. Pretty simple. Should be pretty simple. All right, so guess what I have here today? Probably tell by as long as it is. It's not the average kind of thing that I shoot and carry. What we have here today is my Pedersoli reproduction of a Remington rolling block. And it has this absolutely worthless rear sight on it. It is adjustable for windage but not elevation. And you can see by as short as it is and as tall as the front sight is, there's no way that's working. Now the good news is I have the vernier sight that is adjustable and that I do have sighted in for my reloads. But I would like a more utilitarian rear sight than something just for looks. So what we're going to do, I hope, is we're going to drift out this rear sight that came on it, and we're going to install this Marvel's rear sight, Precision, as you can see, that I ordered from Midway USA. And I already see a problem with this sight, though it's nothing that can't be easily fixed with a sight smoker. You all know what that is? It's a little acetylene lamp that we used to use them a lot in high power. I don't know, I don't have any idea where mine is. But boy, it's awful glossy. If you can see, it's awful glossy on the backside. And that, especially in bright sunlight, ooh, that could give you big trouble. So, but I think we're going to be able to get this sight on. I have a punch ready, and I'm just going to give it a little love tap. I'm guessing that it goes from right to left. That punch is a little too big. Let me grab a different size, see what we got here to choose from. I've got about 70 in here, so I should be able to find one that fits pretty good. Oh, that one looks like that'll work pretty good. Now, if I have to go get a block to set this on, I will. But right now we're just giving a little test lick. Let's see. Yeah, I believe it moved just a little. So what let's do, let's put some, let's put a little folded up paper towel underneath the wood on this offside so we can give it a little firmer lick. And as you can see, I'm just going to let the sight fall into the floor. There it goes. Now, let's see how this dovetail is cut. See if I am going to have to do any fitting. Oh, and there it goes. If I had $1 for every part I dropped while working on guns, I could retire. Oh, I am retired. It actually starts in that side better than it started in this side. Maybe that's a clue. Give it a little tap. Oh, by golly, it's fitting. And it's fitting good and snug. Now, here's the kicker. I don't have a brass punch. I should probably just make one, but I'm not going to, because you know what I do have? I have some cold blue. So, if I knock a little bluing off of this side, I will just touch it up. Wow, it looks like it's sitting in there really good. Whoop, don't do that. Yes, working out really well. And I am not really concerned with marring up this wood a little bit. Wow, that looks perfectly centered. Now let's get my height adjustment in there. Guys, it was really that quick and that easy. And this is going to make an awesome sight, And now I have some elevation adjustment that may actually keep me from having to file that front sight down, because you know, that was the option to make it work with this sight. And while you can file one in to the load you're using, if that's the load you're consistently going to use. And I'll probably be just on one load. To be quite honest, I don't even take the I don't even full length resize my 4570 brass, because I do a little neck sizing on it and seat the bullet. Basically, just seat the bullet with my thumb after I get the powder charge in there, and then I hit it with a crimp die and crimp the bullet. And I think I use a 405 grain wide nose flat point. And so I could probably have gotten by with filing down the front sight, but if you get your front sight short, this target aperture is very fine on this vernier sight, and it is very tough to see through that sight. And let me see. And that lines, I have this thing currently sighted in at about 100 yards. And with that vernier in that position, I have a 3-point verification that this sight where I have it set is probably going to be dead on, because I'm seeing through the vernier, through that middle circle, and my front sight is sitting almost dead in the middle of this circle. So that's exactly where it needs to be. Matter of fact, I feel so confident about that I'm not going to have to go through a big sight-in procedure. I believe it's going to be dead on when I go out there and confirm or set my zero. It's nice to have two rear sights that you can confirm each other with. Now, obviously, this vernier sight is made for shooting a long distance, and to be honest with you, the hole in it is so absolutely fine that my old eye, I have an astigmatism, and it always looks like there's a cobweb running through the peep. So I will probably do much better with this front sight that we just installed, I think. And I want to take this opportunity to get serious for a minute. We had a young man, 31 years old, on September 10th that was murdered for his talking, murdered for his ideas and for his ideals. If we don't do something in this country, and I don't mean vigilantism, I mean that's what our government is for, to quell this type of behavior. If we don't protect people's right to free speech, and this platform is one of the worst, we're going to lose this experiment that we've been doing for 250 years. I will tell you this, like I've heard others say, I am Charlie Kirk. What he espoused fits exactly with my worldview, and let's face it, what he espoused fit the worldview of almost every American, Democrat and Republican, 25 years ago. We got to put a stop to this. You know, when I was a little kid, we used to say this thing, sticks and stones could break my bones, but words can never hurt me. There are people online justifying this heinous act because of things Charlie said. not things he did, things he said. This is a matter of the heart. It's a matter of good versus evil. It's an Ephesians 6 problem. There's only one way it can be fixed. Let's change people's hearts. And as Christians, we know what that means. Let's get ourselves right. And let's understand that everybody is not reachable. But to those who are reachable, they need the gospel of Jesus Christ. Some will never reach. Some have made up their minds. Some have been turned over to a reprobate mind. They're lost. It's like Jude says, but there are some that we can pull from the fire. I see that as our mission now until our Savior returns. And we need all hands on deck. We did a Bible study here Thursday night, and we talked about so-called Christians. I'm tired of the so-called Christians. I'm tired of these billionaire megachurch preachers who preach everything except Jesus. We got to stop it. We got to stop it now. And I don't mean with violence. I mean by speaking out, being unafraid to tell people what our views are. To be unafraid to love people. To be able to talk to people and tell them the truth. Many are not receptive to the truth. Truth has been thrown to the streets. And Isaiah says that those who turn away from evil have become a prey. That's the time we're living in. We can fix this on our knees and by reaching out to those who are receptive. Don't waste your time arguing with somebody who's not receptive. You plant the seed. When you see their hostility, smile. Remember, this is America. People have a right to their beliefs. But when somebody is vehemently opposed to the gospel, you're not going to change them. Don't waste time on those people. I appreciate you watching today. That was a quick, easy project, and it couldn't have gone any better. And this talk needed to be had. Thanks for watching.